Dome, home to the Orange in Syracuse University. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Red Wolves will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The play-action fake. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Carney. Fires to the tight end. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Creates a little room.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tremble. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. They've got a first down here to open the period. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. Syracuse with a fresh set of downs to open play here in the second. Looking for a crease. It's Willis. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Syracuse.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Arkansas State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Arkansas State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. The Red Wolves in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Lacey. Caught over the middle, it's Harrell. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. He's dragged down to the ground, but what a play there. Scoops up the loose football and moves the chains. Now he's looking to throw it. Oh, man, that defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he could hit that turbo button.
The Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Harrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Get it out on the screen. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. Under fire! And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Carney. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Oh, they're after him! Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Hamilton. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. They're not afraid to let one fly from back here. Finds the tight end. He's down at the 18-yard line. It'll be a 1st down as they try to score one late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here. And now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to pass, it's Lacey. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Key. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. The Red Wolves really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. He'll heave it deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Into the end zone unimpeded, except for that piece of laundry on the field. This might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. They'll move the tight end. Here's the handoff. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
A little screen to the running back. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed in the middle, it's Harrell. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's Keith. Fights off the defender. Nice stiff arm there, but the defense still able to stop him for a short gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Lacey. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Red Wolves want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it on. They got to make sure they take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
The Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. The short hands, it's Gibson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got a man, it's McFadden. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dropping back, it's Carney. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And, man, this offense needed that. They've got to get it going. That clock is ticking. They've got 0 points on the game. They've got to put a couple of plays together. There's play number one. Let's see if they can get a streak going, get down the field, and put some points on the scoreboard.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the side...
There he goes! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Red Wolves come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. With the catch, it's Harrell. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down. The Red Wolves are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quick strike complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Got some of the work done on first down. Let's see what they have on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Hamilton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's still running after the move. And he scoots out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. Looking downfield on first down. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
How about the defense coming up in the clutch? I need a stop. They can go down the field and tie this game up. I'm in a tough situation. How do I respond? Forcing the turnover. Offense, go do your thing. Get me a first down. Finish this ball game.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Might as well give it to him again.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Looking downfield, it's Carney. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. To the air on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Cuse. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away and get the win. Not only do you create the turnover, you get the touchdown. Now you take a 2-score lead late in this ball game. This defense just stepped up in a big moment.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make them play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the game in hand, the offense choosing to just have the quarterback take a knee. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them, so now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation.